welcome back to the Pursuit of Yappiness podcast.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas and happy holidays, whatever holiday you may celebrate.
Happy
celebrate
winter.
Christmas. Yes, happy winter. Happy solstice. The days are going to get shorter now, which is... No, longer. They're going to get longer.
Yeah, don't do that
Thank
to
God.
me. I was like, whoa, what?
No, they're going to get longer now, which... Lord knows we all need that in our lives. So yes, I'm Daytona.
This is Michaela.
And this is a podcast where we yap.
And you listen.
Yes. So yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, it's Christmas time. I really like the holidays just because I feel like I know the holidays can be difficult for some, and I think for me is I kind of feel the opposite, where is like, you know, I've seen a meme where it's like my regular depression turning into seasonal depression and it's just like puts a Santa hat on or whatever, and it's like, yeah, it's like sad but festive. So
Not just regular sad.
And so it's like,
Festive
you know,
sad.
I like the decorations and I like cookies and baking and all that good stuff. And so I find it enjoyable to just take a minute where it's like, I just like to take a break from thinking about regular life, and I can think about holiday life for a bit, and I can think about, oh, what cookies am I going to make this year? And I like to put up my tree, and I like to put it up a little early, if you know me. And so I just like the lights and everything, not like the over consumerism and like commercializedness of Christmas, like not so much about corporations and like buying stuff, but more so along the lines of just like being together with loved ones and
Cozy Christmas.
Cozy Christmas, exactly. Christmas where we make handmade gifts and thrifted gifts and, you know, reduce, reuse, recycle.
You give gifts because you think the person will like it, not because you're obligated to give gifts.
Exactly. And when it comes to Christmas gifts, I really like to do very personal things. Like,
right.
I'm not just going to buy you a gift card. I mean, because it's like at this point, we're just going to exchange money. Like,
yeah, we're just transferring
gift cards
wealth
before,
back and forth.
And I feel really bad every time I give a gift card because I'm like, this is so impersonal. But now I really try to actually like give some like an actual item as opposed to a gift card, because, you know, I like to make it seem, or I like it to be, what am I trying
meaningful.
to say? Yeah, I like it to be meaningful. And for example, for a handful of years, I've given my father-in-law, which shout out to Russ, recently found out he's been listening
Avid
to
listener
the
of the
podcast. I usually, like, I used to give him Barnes & Noble gift cards because I know he really likes books.
Right.
But I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to start giving him a book instead of a gift card.
Taking a risk.
Yeah. Last year, I bought him a book he already owned. Well, I was like, well, okay, I'm on the right track.
Yeah, I did the thing.
I got the thing. I got a book that you would like because
you liked it so much. You already have it. That's besides the point.
So yes, but he had a receipt. He could return it.
Right. Yeah. If you get the gift receipt, then there's no going wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. The older I get, I'm getting more and more comfortable with the idea of not giving someone a present, especially with my family, because there's so many of us. There was always this obligation that mostly comes from my parents' generation, partly my grandma, of like each person has to get each other person a gift. And my brothers and I are just like, you know what? No, I don't think so.
Like, we're too poor for this.
We're too poor for this. But also, it ends up being some crap that, like, the other person doesn't want, or you're just transferring wealth back and forth.
Yes.
So I'm started being like, you know what? I'm not going to buy them anything unless there's something that, like, I think of it or it sticks out to me in the store, or I think like, oh, they would really like that.
Totally.
Otherwise, I'm just like, my presence is enough for you.
Yeah. Well, especially when you travel. Like, I know for us, we are traveling to see family this year. And it's like, okay, flights overall cost like $1,000 for the 4 of us to go visit. And so it's like, our presence is the gift.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's like $50 for a tank of gas. So it's not as expensive. And also, I'm not transporting 2 children across the country, which is like a whole endeavor on its own.
Yes.
But yeah.
It's a whole thing.
I'm also, my youngest brother informed me that I will be assisting the family to organize the house when I'm there for Christmas this year.
Very fun.
He was like, everyone's gonna want you to help them organize, right? Like, he was like warning me.
Well, because you helped your grandma organize everything.
And because they're all kind of mostly moved out of the house now, they've left so much stuff behind, and they just like out of sight, out of mind it, and it's just sitting around, and like it's a pretty big house too, so it's just kind of full of things that nobody's using.
Right.
So I think because my youngest brother still lives there, he's like desperate to get everybody's crap out of there. Yeah, which I don't blame him. But I was like, sure, I'm happy to help, but then also in my mind I'm like, this is my gift to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Your organizational skills.
Services, not goods.
Yes.
Or experiences, not goods.
Yes, totally.
It's my new mantra that I will tattoo on my forehead.
Yes.
Same with my birthday's on Thanksgiving, and so it's coming up, and everyone, well, I guess by the time this episode is out, it will have passed. But people are asking me like, what do you want for your birthday? And I'm like, experiences, not stuff. Like, don't give any money to Amazon on my account, please.
Yes, please.
Anyway, what were you saying before that tangent?
Just
cozy
Christmas.
Mean,
Christmas. Yeah, cozy Christmas, and not buying stuff from corporations, and shop small, or just don't shop.
On the other hand, I really like your taco socks.
Thank you so much. I have no idea. It's laundry day. I honestly don't remember where I got these. But yes, they're very fun. I feel like, what is that store called where it's like, it used to be in the mall. R.I.P. to the mall.
Malls everywhere.
Yeah. I feel like FYE, I think is what that store is called.
Oh yeah.
And they had like a whole like sock area where they had like tons of socks. I think that's where I got these. So
yeah, love a funky sock.
We love a funky sock. Yes, we do. So yeah, they have little limes on them.
Oh,
tacos
cute.
and limes. And it is Tuesday.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Taco Tuesday.
You got to get a pair that's like margaritas, and then you can wear one of each.
Yes,
and have the whole ensemble.
Absolutely. And I will just wear them to margarita nights till the end of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I've been craving the limoncello margarita again recently because
the one we made.
Yes, it's so good.
Yeah, we should post for the people our baked dumpling recipe.
I agree.
Yes. I made it twice in the span of a week because that's how much I liked it.
It is very good. It is very good. Yeah, just a Facebook recipe.
Well, we like Facebook. Adapted it.
Yeah, true. We did make our own. Yes. A lot of my personal recipes are just like Franken recipes.
Oh, yeah.
Pulled together by.
And then you write down the version that you did because you eat it and you're like, holy crap, this is great. I need to be able to make it again.
Exactly. It's like, okay, I measured with my heart, but how much?
Yeah. Yeah. What did my heart say? Please record it for posterity.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, does your family, okay, this is like very much a white person thing.
Oh boy.
My family did not do this. I did not. Maybe it also could be an East Coast thing as well. Does your family do the pickle, the Christmas pickle?
No, we used to when I was younger, but we have not in many years.
Okay. Yes.
I do know what you're talking about, though.
Yes. For those of you who may not know, basically, it's like a pickle ornament that gets hidden within the tree somewhere. And on Christmas morning, you're supposed to like whichever kid finds it gets to open the first gift or something.
Yeah, there are variations of it. Sometimes there's like a special gift that the person who finds it gets that thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes, it's the first gift. Sometimes it's like you get an extra like dessert or chocolate or whatever.
Got it. Also, is your family the family that like when you did used to do gifts like everybody? Is your family, I recently found out that not all families are the same. Was your family the kind that one person at a time opens a gift?
Yep.
Okay.
And we also always had one kid who was the present passer.
Oh, okay.
So my parents or Santa Claus would like group the gifts under the tree by person.
Yes,
so there was like a little pile for each person.
Yes.
And then there was the present passer who would take one from each pile and go down the row and give it to each person.
Yes.
And now it used to be my brother. Now it's me because there's so many of us. I'm like, we need to keep this moving along. Like, this is taking too long. We're going to be here all day. Like, as soon as the paper is ripped and you can see a peek of what the thing is, on to the next.
Yeah. We very much were like, everybody gets a gift and then we all unwrap it at the same time. So that way there's not attention on one person. There is still order, though. It's not just like, go crazy, kids. It's like, okay, we all have a gift in our hands. We're all going to open it.
That's like a nice middle ground. But my parent, especially my mom, she wanted it one at a time because if you open a gift she was giving you and she didn't see it, she'd be like sad that she missed it. So
that's fair.
Also, back in the early 2000s to the 2010s when it was like a common thing to give people digital cameras for Christmas.
Yes.
Whenever somebody would get a digital camera, which looking back on our old video, family home video, was kind of a lot. There were at least 3 people in my family who had their own digital camera.
Wow.
It was a thing for a short while. We swiftly put a stop to this, where you would open a gift and we would take a photo of you holding the gift for every single gift.
Yeah.
It was just too much. It was too much.
We do that, like, we would do that for if a family member who wasn't there like sent the gift.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Then we would take a picture to like send to them.
Now that we have iPhones, everybody has a smartphone.
Yeah.
If there's like a special like big present that we want to see the reaction, then we like take a video or whatever.
Of course. I have way too many videos of my toddler last year opening gifts.
Yeah,
unnecessarily.
Right. But and it's just like in the moment it feels like it's gonna be important.
Yeah.
But honestly, when I did the project where I looked through all of my digitized home videos, the ones that were the most precious to me were the sort of what do you call it?
Mundane.
It was mundane stuff, but it was also like improv is the wrong word, but it's like not staged, not important.
Oh, just like very organic.
Yeah,
like,
very organic, happen natural
daily
life moments, slice of life type of stuff.
Totally.
Where it's like, it's not holiday, it's not a birthday, there's no big event going on, we're not having a party, we're just like grabbing a clip of like everyday life of like, the family being together, chatting, doing everyday tasks. And like those were the most precious videos of being able to be like, wow, this was our life, and like that's what we looked like, and this is how we talk to each other. And I don't know, it was just really interesting. And I'm trying, going forward in my life, I'm trying to keep that in mind of like making sure to capture the small moments that aren't like big pivotal milestones, because the milestones end up being the most boring videos when you look back at them later.
Right.
Like nobody cares about what present you opened Christmas 2005.
Right.
Like
totally. Unless it was like your first car or like whatever.
But I just So and I feel like part of the reason that we do it that way, especially you know, back then it was because you only could check the video camera out of the work office for like certain days because you didn't own your own camera or whatever.
Right.
My parents did that. But now when we have like our phones and everything, people look at you funny when you whip out your phone and take a video when nothing is happening. They're like, why are you documenting this? Like, we're not doing anything interesting. Right. And so I'm trying to do it despite that feeling of like, why am I bothering to capture this because nothing's going on? Because I'm like trying to keep that feeling fresh in my mind when I'm watching the videos of like, these are the ones that I like the most, that I treasure the most.
Totally. I mean, I like to just take pictures of nothing, like, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, it's maybe I don't remember what I was doing in this photo, or like there have been times where I've stumbled across photos and just been like, why did I take this?
Right.
But I'm like, well, apparently I wanted to in the moment, like for whatever
at the time
reason.
It was important to you.
Exactly.
And also especially now because it doesn't cost you anything.
Right. Exactly.
You don't have to pay per photo at the CVS to print them.
Right.
You don't have to pay per roll of film. You don't have to like, you know, sit there and crank your video thing, whatever, however the old timey stuff worked. But like it literally doesn't cost you anything to take extra content that you may or may not want later.
Right. And you can always go through your phone, go through your storage, whatever.
Delete them.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I think there's a balance between living in the moment, but then also documenting. Because then you don't want to be the person that over documents. Like you go to a concert and the whole time your face was just in your phone because you were watching it through your phone, basically.
That's true.
Like I feel like any concert I go to nowadays, nobody's just like singing and dancing. Everybody just is like taking a video.
Yeah.
I like to take a video or two, you know, especially if it's somebody who I am really excited about seeing. It's like, yeah, of course I want to like capture this so I can like watch it, you know, later. But at the same time, I'm like, I want to be experiencing it in real time.
Right.
You know?
You have to have a balance between like capturing the proof of like, I was here, I did the thing, I existed, here's some memories.
Right.
And then also putting it away and being like, you know, making the memories for your own brain.
Yes, exactly. It's like, yes, I want to remember Harry Styles in my brain, not just for the video that I took.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that was actually a fun concert too because I FaceTimed my sister during her favorite song, which was fun. So yeah.
I also wonder, like, when people take videos at concerts, the music quality is never great.
Yeah, it's not great. Well, and especially you can hear like screaming fans.
Right, exactly.
So, like you mostly hear the crowd singing it than the actual person.
Which has its own value in itself. But
does.
Yeah, I think the same thing when I see people. The other day we had a full moon and there was a woman, like I drove past her. She was standing on the side of the road taking a picture of the moon. And I was like, it's just going to be a white dot on a black background. Like it's not going to look nearly as impressive as it does in real life.
Right.
Because, you know, you just have an iPhone and not like a real camera.
Right. That's honestly a good reminder for like, I say stuff like that to myself when like a photo of myself turns out really badly. I'm like, okay, well, a picture of the moon looks like trash on an iPhone. So
yeah, exactly. Or a sunset or a sunrise.
Exactly. Like nothing looks as good on camera than it does as it does in real life. So, you know, if I feel self-conscious about a photo of myself, I'm like, well, that's not what I look like. So,
yeah, yeah, exactly.
All
right. Well, I have a fun article to share with you.
Share. Tell me about it.
There is a thing that happens in the sheep farming industry.
Okay.
Or the wool industry, I guess I should say.
Mm-hmm.
When sheep refuse to like breed, like male sheep specifically, when they refuse to do their male duties in the sheep herd, they're sent to the slaughterhouse.
Okay. Wow.
Because farming is ruthless. Yeah. They're useless to the sheep farmer and they cost a lot to like feed, to upkeep around and whatever. And also I think there's a thing where they get too aggressive, like male sheep fight each other, you know, like they butt heads or whatever.
Yeah.
So there's this farmer in Germany that has started a rescue basically for sheep that are what's the term they use? I think it was like male preferential or something. Basically they're like gay sheep. Yeah, and he teamed up with a designer and a dating app to get the wool from the gay sheep to make clothes with the designer and then make them into like a fashion line. And then he used Grindr to like promote his fashion line.
Incredible. Nature is beautiful.
I know. I'm trying to find the names. It's called Rainbow Wool, the shop.
Rainbow Wool. Okay.
And you can, on their Instagram, Rainbow Wool Official, you can adopt a gay sheep.
Oh my gosh. Incredible.
I'm trying to find the name of the farmer's name is like Michael something German. I can't remember. I had the video saved and then it deleted itself. So
I am gonna follow them on Instagram because that is amazing.
Oh, Michael Stücke is his name. It's in Germany.
Okay.
And the he teamed up with his partner Jochen to prioritize a holistic and respectful approach to agriculture.
Amazing.
And then they shear the sheep, send the wool to Barcelona where it's made into cloth, and then they teamed up with Mark Kranhoff Vandeler, who's apparently a fashion designer, and Danny Reinke is also a fashion designer, and they made a line of wool clothes.
Wow.
Using this.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they have a website, rainbow-wool.com. You can read the whole story.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was very funny.
I found this post on their Instagram. It's like this like patch that they have. And it says "Stay fluffy." So that's very fun.
Yeah, I thought it was really funny because
like this a lot.
We were talking about this with the otter who like dives for human remains, where there's like so many industries out there where like you just don't really know how the industry works,
right?
Until you find a story like this, and it's like, yeah, it makes perfect sense that like sheep who will not create more sheep need to go somewhere,
right? Right.
But I just thought it was so funny that they took the gay sheep and they made gay supporting wool clothes,
right? I don't know how to say this. This is in German. They have another patch. What does that say?
Bin scharf auf dich. It's like a play on words that means like I like you a lot. But Schaf is the word for sheep.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. Cute. Adorable.
Yeah.
The perks of having a friend who speaks German.
Yeah, it doesn't come up a lot, but when it does,
it came up
nifty.
Just now. Which is pretty cool. That's funny.
Yeah, and my internet knows that I speak German now, so a lot of my videos and suggested content is all in German. And there was a video that I was watching the other day that was like a comedian doing a bit that was all wordplay, and I was cracking up, like just crying and peeing myself. And my husband was like, "What is so funny?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, I can't explain this to you. You don't know enough German for me to explain it to you."
That's so funny. I also have an animal based news story. So baby sea otter is reunited with mother in Central California after dramatic rescue.
I love otters.
I know. When I saw this, I was like, okay, perfect. So basically the staff and volunteers from the Marine Mammal Center were able to reunite an otter pup with his mother in a Central California bay. And basically, the center's experts were able to determine that the calls, which sounded almost like a human baby screeching, were coming from a roughly 2-week-old sea otter.
Bye-bye.
And so basically, they recorded its cries, and then they used a Bluetooth speaker, and they like blasted it from a boat and like
wow,
and were able to lure in its
Wait,
mom.
so that means that parent otters can identify individual baby cries?
I guess so. I mean, human parents can identify.
Not from a boat speaker.
I mean, maybe. I don't
You think you could identify your baby if someone blasted
I don't know,
off a
but
boat
it
speaker?
could perhaps. And get this, the baby otter's name was Caterpillar.
Oh, because it's fluffy.
I know they named him Caterpillar.
I love
which
that.
Is
so cute.
so cute.
Did they name the mom?
It doesn't have
Was
a
her
name for the
Butterfly?
mom. I know, it should be. Apparently a similar technique had been used in 2019.
Wow.
And a comment says a link to the video would have been nice. Okay.
Wow,
I mean, yeah, I
aggressive.
guess. But it doesn't even say anything about a video in the they might not have taken one.
Yeah, maybe there wasn't a video.
Jeez, person.
Wow.
Oh.
Just enjoy the cute
Just
story.
enjoy the cute article. Stop complaining. Jeez.
Oh boy.
But yes, I know you love otters, so
Yes,
it's like,
I do.
all right, gotta share that one.
Yeah, that's one of my life dreams is to swim with otters sometime. Go to like an otter rescue and swim in the pool with them.
Yeah.
So cute.
Oh, adorable.
Some people have it on their bucket list to swim with dolphins. No. Dolphins live where sharks live.
Yes, it's true.
Otters, however.
Yes. Yeah. Otters do not. Well, do otters live? I know nothing about them. Do they live in the ocean?
There are different kinds of otters. So there's sea otters that live like,
that's
in
what I
saltwater.
figured.
And then there's river otters that live in like like those are the ones we have around here.
Yes,
that are in,
I was
the
like, we have seen
water.
otters here. But okay.
Yeah, and there's like the small clawed Asian otter that's in like the marshes and the wet areas in like China and India and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a rescue that does a lot of posting on social media that's in Bali. And I told my husband I wanted to go to Bali to swim with the sea otters, and he was like, I don't think he would like it in Bali. Yeah, you're probably right. In current events, non-depressing current events.
Okay.
On November 12th, which at the recording of this episode is only a few days ago, the United States Mint hosted a historic ceremonial strike for final production of the circulating 1-cent coin.
Oh.
They are no longer producing pennies.
Whoa. That's crazy.
Yeah. It marks the end of the official end of the penny's 232-year production run as a circulating coin. Basically because of the economy. Like, nobody uses them anymore. Whoa. And they're getting more and more expensive to produce. So they used to cost 1.42 cents per penny to make.
Yeah. And
now they cost 3.69 cents per penny.
You know, I know you said it's not depressing news, but it is a little bit depressing.
Okay. I meant like it wasn't about somebody's rights being taken away.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you're so right.
So yeah, I just thought it was a really interesting, like, historic thing. Obviously, all the pennies that are still in circulation are still legal tender, but they're not making them anymore, except for like they called it numismatic pennies, which I'm assuming means like memorial, like ceremonial pennies. Yeah. I don't actually know what numismatic means, if I'm even saying that right. Hang on a second. Numismatic refers to the study and collection of coins, paper money, metals, tokens, and monetary objects. So I guess they're still making like collector versions.
Yeah.
But yeah, not for the everyday person. So yeah, fun fact.
Wow.
No more pennies.
That's wild. That Yeah, that's kind of sad.
Yep.
I have always collected, those machines where you put in like
the pressed penny.
Yes, the pressed penny. Anytime I see one of those machines, I always do one.
My brother does too, and I got a couple for him from up here since he lives in a different state. And I also, for Christmas one year, this was one of the things where it was like, oh, he would use that. He would like it. On Etsy, I found a like folio that folded up, and it had all these little plastic pockets for you to display all of your pressed pennies. I thought it was pretty cool. I don't know if he is using it, but
I would use it. Mine are just kind of like, in a
baggie.
Yeah. I have so many from throughout my life, like even from when I was a baby. Like my mom did them when I was like really little.
It's a cool thing because it's small, it's light, it's easy to transport,
and it's like costs like 51 cents.
Yeah, exactly.
So
not very expensive.
No.
When I traveled around Europe, I collected magnets.
That's great.
Which is also like, €5, not that much money, but
yeah.
They are quite hefty when you collect a bunch of them.
Yes.
And my fridge is barely big enough for all of them. So.
Yeah. Yeah. When Jake and I traveled cross country, we took a rock from every state, and I had a Sharpie and I wrote which state it was from. In New York, we mostly just traveled through New York City. It was like city and highway, and like that was it.
Right.
The rock, we're pretty sure
chunk of cement.
Yes, like it literally was a piece of cement. I was like, there are no rocks. Like, what do we do?
Yeah, but I feel like that tracks for New York.
Yeah,
like that's
obviously it's a big state and there's way more to it than just city, but that's the part that we were traveling
the tourist part.
And so it was like, all right, well, I guess this is our rock.
Yeah.
Because we took a rock from our apartment here, our old apartment,
many lifetimes ago,
and took that. That was the first rock, and then we went and just kept taking rocks throughout the rest of the country. So that's I think we had like 20 rocks or something.
That's really heavy.
Yeah, it was a big grocery bag full of rocks. I don't know where they all went, to be honest with you. They might still be in Jake's car. Because
just a bag of rocks.
Just a bag of rocks.
Oh wait, I think I remember seeing that when we were helping you move the first time.
Yeah.
I was like, what are all these rocks for? Because that was before you even had a toddler, so you didn't have any reason to have all these rocks.
Yeah.
I remember that, and you were like, oh, those are from our road trip.
Yeah.
Whenever somebody mentions collecting rocks, I always think of in Critical Role. In D&D, there's a spell that you can use to teleport, and it works better if you have an item from the place where you're going to.
Oh.
And so in Critical Role, in their last I guess now it's 2 campaigns ago, they had a wizard character who would do teleport, and he was like very fastidious and like, organized, and he would collect rocks from places where they went and wrap them in pieces of paper that had the name of the place on it, so that if they had to teleport somewhere, they could go.
That's funny.
And I just imagine, because, it's kind of like Minecraft or any kind of Zelda, like a game where you have an inventory and you carry around a bunch of stuff.
Yes.
If you try to imagine how much that would actually weigh to carry in real life.
Yeah.
And in D&D, there is an encumbrance system where, like, technically you can carry too many things. But I just picture this guy who's, like, super skinny and not very strong carrying around a giant bag of rocks. It's just very funny.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Speaking of D&D.
Yes!
You were going to say that.
I was. Yes. Because we share a brain cell.
You like open your mouth and I was like, speaking of D&D. Yes, we finished up our three-part.
Yeah. 3-part one-shot. Yeah.
The heist was successful.
Oh, yeah.
Successful, I can speak. And it was great. I did not think we were going to make it out of there, but we did.
It was close.
It was close.
Real close.
We all made it out alive and well, and made a clean getaway. Stole the thing. and didn't get caught. And did my character kiss Finny and Locke? I don't know. But maybe
I think she did. I think she did.
It's I said she did. Whether or not our dungeon master allowed it or not, he did not say.
Oh, I'm sure it was fine. I'm sure it was fine. It's not like you have to kiss him in real life.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, romance is a thing that I haven't really done a lot of in our D&D campaigns in the past. Mostly just because the people I've been playing with haven't really been interested in that. But, and also when you're doing it like at the table, you have to flirt with the DM, and depending on who the DM is, that may or may not be awkward. For me, in our last campaign, our DM was my husband, so that would have been fine.
Yeah. But and for me, because it was your husband, I was just like, hate this.
But yeah. Oh, and when I said our last campaign, I meant our last long-term one. That was like 7 years long.
Yes.
Yeah, it would have been fine, but it just never came up. Like, we were too into the adventure and like the
of course
whatever. But we're doing a play by post with one of our friends in Discord, and in that one we're all really excited about exploring the romance angle, because you're basically just writing a romance novel together. Exactly.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Daytona's character's got this forbidden love going on. It's basically Romeo and Juliet. They're both like from powerful houses.
Rival, powerful families. Yeah. Yes. And for my romance girlies out there, this guy, he has a very like, who did this to you kind of vibe. So
I'll kill them.
Yes.
Very protective.
Yes.
We found some banger character art online
on Pinterest.
Yes.
So yeah. It's great. It'll be so much fun.
Yeah, and the adventure hook that we just got is that somebody stole items, and the house that this guy is from is the other house that's trying to solve it, and we have to solve it first. Yep. So now we have to decide if we want to try to get information from him.
Yeah. So one will see. Only time will tell. But yeah, I'm excited. This is one of like the pros of doing just an all girls campaign, because then we can just do whatever we want.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can always do whatever you want in D&D, but
the things that we want to pursue may be different than the things that the boys want to pursue.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, I think it's fun and it'll be great. But yeah, what Christmas foods are you excited to eat? Are there any foods that you eat around this time of year?
Honestly, we always have mac and cheese. I make it. It's my mac and cheese.
Good.
Everyone loves it, and I think it's fabulous.
Yum.
Last year we did like an appetizer Christmas. Okay. We did mac and cheese, buffalo chicken dip.
Yum.
Something fried, like toasted in the oven. I forget if it was like toasted ravioli or pepper poppers or something like that. Yeah, it was pretty fire. We don't usually do like traditional Christmas food except for ham. Usually have ham.
Yeah, my family, as in like my biological family, not Jake's family. We typically, our gathering is on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, that's when we have the big meal.
And ours is always appetizer. Like, we've never like done like traditional sit down, like have a ham or a turkey or whatever and like do full on dinner.
Yeah.
Everybody just brings like an appetizer. And every year my uncle makes stromboli.
Ooh.
Which is like pizza bread, pepperoni bread, you could also call it. Very good. Takes him forever, but it's so worth it, and it's so good. And then my mom often makes sweet and sour meatballs. Also, she used to make jalapeno popper dip.
Ooh.
It's so good. I'm I'm going to send her a text after this and be like, we need to make this year, please.
How about you make it for me? Because it sounds great.
Yes, I will. I need to know like what her recipe is.
Yeah, you gotta get
not
that.
Certain. But it's so
I'm assuming
good.
it's majority cheese, like buffalo chicken.
Yeah,
dip is.
it's just like cream cheese and basically cream cheese and
jalapenos,
cheddar cheese.
That's all. You just
Parmesan. She might put bacon bits in it. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
And then like breadcrumbs on top.
Yeah.
And Parmesan cheese on top.
I'm salivating.
It sounds so great. And you bake it in the oven. It gets all warm and bubbly. It's so delicious.
Yeah.
So yeah. We're all about the appetizers and then Christmas cookies.
I was gonna say mostly the thing I look forward to is the desserts.
Yeah.
Because my grandma has like 6 different kinds of Christmas cookies that she makes.
Same. Yep.
And
my grandma makes so many.
Oh, R.I.P. My grandfather died. He used to bring a pumpkin roll, which was really, really good.
Did he make the pumpkin roll?
No, but he lived like kind of far away, and there was a special like Amish bakery or something that he would get it from. I'll just have to get one from the grocery store.
Okay, well, you could try to make one. Rolls are hard.
Yeah, they are. Oh, and I also I guess this is more of a Thanksgiving thing. When I was younger and we would go to my aunt's house for Thanksgiving, there was a pumpkin cake that she would make.
Yeah.
It's like you take a vanilla box cake mix and then you put in pumpkin puree and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Sounds delicious.
It is.
We should
fire.
Actually do that.
I was gonna make it for our family Thanksgiving, but I made it last year and no one ate it. So I was like,
it good?
It's my freaking favorite thing.
Okay, we're gonna make it and I will eat it.
Okay, because I can't make. It's like a sheet cake. Like I can't just make it like it's a 9x13 pan recipe.
Yeah.
I can't just make it and eat it myself.
I mean,
so
you could.
Well, I shouldn't do that though. That's not good for my blood sugar. But yeah, I can give half to you guys.
Perfect. Yeah, that sounds very, very good.
It's pretty delicious. And you put whipped cream on top.
Oh, yum. Delicious. That sounds delicious.
Anyway, my grandma sent a text today being like, anybody want to do a Christmas cookie swap? I'll make these 3. What do you guys want to make? And I think I might try to do orange chocolate chip.
Yum.
Because I love orange chocolate. I love a classic chocolate chip recipe.
Yes.
But if I'm going to make cookies by myself, like at home, I'm going to try to make something I can't just buy at the store.
Yeah, right.
So I really like orange chocolate, and I thought that would be good. I found a couple recipes where you like put in orange zest and replace some of the liquid with orange juice.
That sounds like an excellent plan.
Yeah, so that might be what I make for this weekend.
Oh, yes.
Because I need somebody to test them out before I take them to the cookie swap.
Gladly will taste test. That sounds delightful. Do you love like the chocolate oranges?
Yes. The dark chocolate ones are my favorite.
The dark chocolate ones. They're so good. I had never had one before except for like a couple years ago. I tried one for the first time and I was like, okay, we're getting these every Christmas.
I had never had one before either until I started hanging out with my husband's family, and they get one in their stocking every year.
Yeah, same with Jake.
So I got one, and
exactly.
I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's the best thing ever!"
It's so good. It's so good. I love them. Yeah. Did your family do Elf on the Shelf or Santa at all? Yeah.
I mean, my grandma attempted Santa. She would like sign gifts from Santa, and we would all be like, "We know it's you."
Yeah.
Because we were all little stinkers who wouldn't get with the program.
Was the no Santa due to growing up evangelical?
No, my grandma really tried, and my mom and dad were kind of neutral about it. Like they were like, sure, you can do it, whatever.
Right.
They didn't really participate in it themselves.
Yeah.
They didn't say like you have to be good or Santa won't come or anything like that.
Yes.
But I think I'm not really sure what my brothers felt about it, if they believed in it at some point. But I was always just too logical, and I was like, reindeer do not fly, you're stupid.
Yeah.
And like there's no physical way you can go to every house in one night, you're stupid.
Right. Right. You were just too skeptical. You were too smart for them.
Yeah, too smart, or just too much of a shit. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I honestly, I can't remember if I ever truly like believed. So it was kind of a similar situation. I feel like when I was really little, I mean, I don't know. What is the average age that kids stop believing in Santa? Because
like 8 maybe?
Yeah, because like my mom married my stepdad when I was 6. So it was like pre that we were magic was not as frowned upon.
Right,
like
yeah.
Harry Potter was allowed. Santa was a thing, but I also think I stopped believing. I will say I accidentally was the one to spoil it for my cousin. And so because I was just like a little Miss Know-it-all, like you should know Santa's not real.
Don't let them fool you any longer.
Yeah. So yeah, we haven't really decided what we're gonna do with my toddler. What we've talked about is basically we don't necessarily want to be like, oh, there's this guy Santa, he sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake.
Yeah, it's
like,
a little creepy.
it's creepy. And plus, like, I don't want to necessarily tell her like to believe in something that's genuinely not real.
Yeah, my husband is it's a little scary and a little comical if you bring up the topic of Santa around my husband. He is so against it.
Oh my goodness.
He's so against
lying
to children.
That's very on brand for him.
But the first time I saw him go on a little rant about it, I laughed because I thought it was funny, and then I was like, oh wait, no, you're like dead serious about this.
So the way that we want to approach it is basically just like, Saint Nicholas, he was a real guy. Like, he brought presents to like poor children and stuff.
A historical figure,
yes. And keep like the quote unquote magic and like tradition part of it. Like, some people, they like to put out milk and cookies for Santa, and like, they put out carrots for the reindeer, and it's just like this fun little tradition. And so like, I think we'll keep the traditions without the, hey, you need to believe in this guy because he's real and he's going to give you presents. And if you're not good, you're going to not get presents. Like, and I know a lot of parents use it as like, like leverage.
Doesn't seem healthy
and
to
like
me.
Bribery. Like, ooh, if you're not good, I'm going to call Santa on the phone. And it's just like, okay.
Yeah, but then it's like, if you can call Santa on the phone, why is it only at Christmas?
Yeah, exactly.
This is just, it doesn't
make sense.
And
also, I think you should teach your kids to be good just because they should be a good human being, not
because a creepy man is going to punish them.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's how we'll approach it, because again, I think the traditions that come along with the belief in Santa are still fun. Like, I like the idea of leaving out cookies or whatever, but I don't really want to teach her to believe in something that's just not real.
Yeah. The method, or I don't even know what you would call it. The way that I saw it explained that I really liked was that when kids are really little, you can tell them that like Santa is just a way of thinking about being nice to other people, and like when they get older, you can transition them into, now you're the Santa for someone else. Like giving them gifts or doing nice things for them or whatever. It's like, it's a symbol of being nice to people.
Yeah.
And when they're older, you can say, okay, now it's your turn. How are you going to be a Santa for someone? And then you can sort of pass on the spirit of Christmas, quote unquote, in the sense of like being kind to others and like being giving and whatever.
That's good.
Which I appreciated.
Yeah.
Because those are the qualities that we need in our life.
Absolutely.
In our world today.
No, I think that's great. I think that's very fun.
Not manipulation and Lies.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I don't know. I feel that so much of Santa is based on obviously lies, but like the manipulative aspect
and then
of it. I don't
once your kid is old enough to realize that you've been lying to them their whole life, it's like, what happens then? Right. I don't know.
Right. Like, and I can only imagine what that must do for a child. Like, especially ones, because there are some kids out there who like really believe
in Santa. Yeah.
Like really believe like until they're kind of old.
And yeah, like 12 or something.
Yeah. And so it's kind of like, okay, I can't imagine if I'm 12 and I'm finding out that something I've been believing for 12 years is a lie. Like, that's kind of like
trust
actually
issues.
Like psychologically mess with me a
little bit.
Trust
issues, but also deep burning embarrassment and shame, because you're going to be like, everyone else knew this was fake the whole time and they just like bamboozled me.
Yeah.
And all of my friends knew it wasn't real, and I was the only one who still like bought into it.
Yep.
Yeah, awful.
Not great. Not great.
I'm really glad we didn't have any of those moments. I honestly can't remember what my brothers thought about Santa, but I feel like it never was serious because we never had that situation happen.
Yeah.
Probably also because I was the oldest and I was the one who was like, you're all stupid.
Yeah.
So they probably just saw that and they were like, okay, there's nothing to this.
Yeah, I think none of my siblings ever believed. I know that. Because again, by the time my siblings started being born, like that, it wasn't really even like allowed necessarily. Yeah. So
yeah, I will say the Polar Express, creepy movie.
It is a creepy movie.
Except for the hot chocolate song, that's banger.
Yes.
But
and
the
it
ending,
looks so good. But sorry.
The ending where the parents can't hear the bell, heartbreaking.
Yeah, totally.
I want to always be able to hear the bell.
Yes.
Even,
yes. The whimsy.
Yes.
I know I say it every gosh darn episode, but the whimsy. Like, the magic and the whimsy, don't let it die.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that one is sad. And also the kid who's like very poor and they're like, we're not gonna have like gifts, like why do you guys like Christmas, like nothing good ever happens. Whew. Like that movie, it's creepy, but it also makes me cry a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, because
it had a certain something.
It really did.
I don't know.
Did.
Despite the uncanny valley faces. Yeah.
Yes.
And the fact that every NPC character was Tom Hanks for some reason.
Yep.
Yeah, but anyway, the whimsy and the magic, that's the reason that Christmas is great, because it like allows you to not focus on how dark the world is for a hot minute.
Exactly.
And
that's
we should
what I love about Christmas.
pass that on to the children as much as we can.
Yes.
Because they're the ones who are going to save us all. So,
well, we'll see.
Hopefully. They're the best hope we have, at least, I guess, is my point.
Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Speaking of Christmas, I have a little Christmas riddle / pun thing. Hang on, I gotta find it. All right. What do you call a bunch of chess players bragging about their games in a hotel lobby?
Bragging about their games in a hotel lobby. No, I don't know. What?
Chestnuts boasting in an open foyer.
Oh my gosh. That's so dumb. Oh my gosh.
Fun fact, in Switzerland, they call chestnuts maroni.
Okay.
And our Swiss friends roasted some for us, and let's eat them.
Were they good?
Really good? They're really good. They're like sweet.
Okay.
Almost.
Yeah.
They do obviously have a nutty flavor, but it's like sweet, and they're soft. Like once you take the shells off, they're nice and soft. They look like little brains, like they're all wrinkly. And, white on the inside, but they're actually quite tasty.
Yeah, I've never tried.
And if you ever go to eat one and you cut it open and it's not white on the inside, it's like brown or black, don't eat it.
Don't eat it.
It's a bad one.
Good to know. Good to know. Oh my goodness. So besides Polar Express, do you have a favorite Christmas movie that you enjoy watching?
I do.
What is it?
Well, when we were growing up, we would always watch, whenever we went to our grandma's house, we would watch Santa Claus.
Okay. Like the Tim Allen ones.
Yes.
Those, I love those movies. Anyway, continue.
It was very jarring for me when I first started watching Only Murders in the Building, because I was like, that guy's Jack Frost.
Yeah. Yes, Martin Short.
Even though that's the worst one of all the Santa Claus movies.
Yes, it is the worst one.
Like, universally recognized.
The first two are so good, and then the third one, flop.
Yeah. But there is, hang on. I'm just going to find it because. Okay, there was a 1998 Rudolph the movie.
Okay.
It's animated. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the movie.
Animated, not not the old one.
No, not the claymation one.
Yeah.
It's like animated.
Okay.
And we went on this long rabbit hole a couple years ago, me and my brothers, because there was a German version.
Okay.
So I'm trying to find. It was called Rudolf mit der roten Nase, which means Rudolph with the red nose.
Uh-huh.
And when I was a kid, we would watch this movie. It had Whoopi Goldberg as an evil ice queen who wanted to freeze the world or whatever. Yep. And Rudolph had his two little penguin friends and a polar bear and like a whole plot. Were they penguins? No, the penguins were with the ice queen. I can't remember. Anyway, I remember watching this movie almost every year as a kid, being like, why do their mouths not match their words?
Oh.
And it turns out that the movie was originally in German.
Oh my goodness.
Or even maybe not originally, because it was like a commercially produced by a big film company, so I don't think it was originally in German.
So it was in something and then just dubbed in all these other languages.
Yeah, but we somehow had the German version that was dubbed into English. So weird. All their lips were like saying the German words, and then the audio was all English dialogue.
Bizarre.
And last year, 2 years ago, we found the original German audio, and we were like, it matches.
Oh my goodness.
And also, I remember as a kid being like, these voices are like, the girl voices were super high pitched and the man voices were all the same, and I was just like, where did they find these people? And now as an adult, I'm realizing like it was a dub, so they had to get like, they used as few people as they could.
Yeah.
And then when I watched the German version, I was like, these voices don't match at all, because my brain is used to the other voices.
Ones. Yeah.
But yeah, it was just this whole like rabbit hole on the internet trying to figure out what. And it was so bizarre because we watched it all the time as children.
Yeah.
Had this weird vibe that like something was off about it, but we loved it. And then when we watched it again as adults, it was like, well, duh, glaringly obvious it was a dub. But when you're a kid, you don't. Especially in the 90s, like you don't even know what that is.
Right.
So yeah, that, and also because I knew German, we watched the German version and I could understand everything, and it was just so weird. Like, yeah. Bizarre.
That's so funny.
So yeah, my brothers, as adults, when we watched it, they were not impressed with this movie, but I was just like, it's the golden shining like childhood movie that we always watched. I don't know.
That's so funny.
My dad's a big fan of Heat Miser and Snow Miser, that claymation one.
Yes. It's a good one.
And my brother, who's a film aficionado, really likes The Holdovers.
Okay.
Which I saw for the first time last year. It is pretty good.
I need to watch that one. That's on my list. Yeah, I love Elf. Elf is very classic. Stupid humor, but I find it funny. I love the Santa Claus movies. I love Christmas with the Cranks, another classic Tim Allen.
My
Christmas
mother likes
movie.
that movie, and I watched it and I was like, this is so creepy.
It's bad. It's
so
bad. And it did not age well.
No, I was like, ugh.
It's so bad. The part where they are in the shopping mall and they're at the like spray, or the, not the spray tan, but just like the the tanning place.
Yeah.
And they come out in their like bikini and Speedo, and they're like, father, the priest like comes and is like, are you okay? That movie, if you get like secondhand embarrassment, that movie is not for you, because the whole thing is just that's the humor of that movie, is secondhand embarrassment. And I always watch the Ted Lasso Christmas episode every Christmas. Because it's so good.
I've only seen Ted Lasso once all the way through, so
I've seen it so many times all the way through, and I've specifically seen that episode so many times. And I also love this movie called The Family Stone. It's like 2005, I think. Has Diane Keaton, Sarah Jessica Parker, a handful of other, Rachel McAdams, a whole bunch of other people. I never watched it really, except a couple years ago. My father-in-law actually made me watch it with him, and I really liked it a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, it was good. So
that's always nice when someone makes you watch a movie and you actually like it.
It's true. We've been subjected to some interesting ones, but that one is good. It was really good. I watch it every year, and now that Diane Keaton is no longer with us, R.I.P. That movie will hit different.
Do you have any feelings about Die Hard?
I have never watched it, actually.
Yeah, me either.
But I know that Jake Peralta of Brooklyn Nine-Nine says it's his favorite Christmas
He's
movie.
He's obsessed with it.
I know.
But I know there's like a heated debate whether or not it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, I mean, it takes place like
at Christmas time.
Yeah, at Christmas time, on Christmas Eve. I'm not really sure.
Don't know.
I know nothing about it. I will say there is a Thanksgiving movie. Don't know if you've ever watched this. If not, we should. Called Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
No, I have never seen that.
It takes place, I think it's either the day before Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving Day. But basically Steve Martin misses his like connecting flight or whatever. And so he's stuck with this other guy. And they have to make it home.
Yeah, this is sounding familiar now. I think you told me about it, but I don't think I've watched it.
We should. It's very silly. But Jake's family watches it every year. I had never watched it before. But yeah.
Yeah, now my family mostly watches, I say my family, my mom and my grandma mostly watch Hallmark movies at Christmas time, like on repeat. Hallmark and what's the other one? It's like American something.
I don't know.
Lifetime, not Lifetime.
Oh, Lifetime?
No, there's like another channel where people who thought that Hallmark was too woke moved to a new channel. I can't remember what it's called.
It's Hallmark, but for
it's like Newsmax for Hallmark.
Newsmax.
Yeah, they just like leave it on all the time and like watch these cheesy movies that are all the same and follow the same
City
formula.
Girl meets the hunk who runs the Christmas tree farm.
Yeah, exactly. And like rediscovers the meaning of love or whatever.
And Christmas.
And then there's always the part where
Santa
she finds out that he was there to sell her grandmother's house or something.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, when I found out that Hallmark will buy a movie script for $10,000, I was like, are you kidding me? I could write 20 of these in my sleep.
Yeah, no, for real.
There was one that came out a year or two ago called Heidelberg for the Holidays, which took place in Heidelberg, Germany, where I studied, and so I watched it, and it was actually decently good. But it was really interesting to watch because they filmed it on site in the city. And so there were like tons of scenes where I was like, oh, I know where that is.
It
was really cool.
That's so fun.
Yeah, the Christmas markets in Germany are so beautiful.
I bet. Ugh. I just feel like Christmas in Europe sounds just lovely. But
it's a fairy tale, really.
Yeah. All right. Well, you said you have a poem.
Yes,
I have
Christmas themed.
I have a short thing. It's not Christmas themed, and it's not even a poem.
Okay, you go first.
It's literally just something that I saw the other day that made me laugh, but also I was like, that's nice. It's don't let your ice cream melt because you're too busy counting someone else's sprinkles. I just liked it.
Yeah, that's funny.
I wanted to share.
This poem is called Mary, Mery, by Brian Bilston. It's a word which only comes out at Christmas. As for the rest of the year, it's as if it has been packed away in the attic with the decorations and the tinsel, waiting for its own time to shine. Rarely do we play hell with it. We do not let it loose for birthdays or anniversaries. Only in error does it intrude on the happiness of the new year. But at Christmas, it emerges blinking into the light, red-cheeked and perky, in a perfect state of mild inebriation, writing itself into Christmas cards, greeting friends on doorsteps, embracing family before they take off their shoes, warming strangers on icy pavements. Merry Christmas, we say. Merry Christmas.
I like that.
Right? It was
That's
cute.
Very nice. That is very cute. I liked it. Well, cool.
There you have it, folks.
There you have it.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
Yes, you know where to find us.
Salutations winter.
Yes. Yes. Email us, yappinnesspod@gmail.com.
Send us your Christmas traditions.
Yes. Give us a follow on Instagram at yappinnesspod, and we will catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.